yeah, brother. We're here with episode 2 of State of the Art. Oh, yeah. I'm here with Judd Osgood. We're going to be talking about Asgard. Ooh. How's everybody doing? Judd, how you doing?
I'm good, man.
I knew you weren't expecting that, huh?
Oh, shit.
You got
good stuff.
But we are actually, I said HasCon. It's actually going to be Pulsecon 2022 that we're going to be talking about. Hopefully you guys are, anybody that's watching or watching after the fact is having a great fucking day, great fucking evening, or just a great fucking, okay? So, Judd, what's been up, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. It's been a while since you've been on this channel. You know, I think last time people were just like rooting and raving for you. They're like, Judd. And then I was like, I ain't getting that motherfucker back on this stream.
It was like I was ragging on something. I don't remember what.
It's probably a lot of the company that we're about to talk about their products for.
Oh, it's possible. That is
very
possible.
much so.
I haven't been up to much.
Really? That's it?
Living life, not finding figures in the store.
What do you mean not finding? Well, you haven't bought it. What's the last figure you bought?
Last figure I bought was probably Man at Arms.
Man at Arms?
And it wasn't even in store.
I'm sort of looking down. I'm like, yeah, Man at Arms. Like, I give a shit. But
do you mean in store or?
It doesn't. I mean, ordering. Like, it seems like, to be honest, when it comes to getting figures, it's just that is a nice looking figure.
That's the last one that I picked up.
It looks pretty good, but it seems like getting figures and stuff. It seems like stores are almost feel like they're becoming obsolete. Like with some of the product, I know NECA is going hardcore in like a lot of the stores, like your Targets and Walmarts and stuff, which people have been gobbling those up. They must be doing really well.
Not mine.
No,
my store is legitimately old figures, like the Alien and like all those, and like the older
stuff that peg warms.
Yeah, the stuff that everybody already has. Although I did see the Toon Rat King 2-pack. I think that was the last new NECA thing that I've seen.
That Rat King 2-pack is awesome. I haven't opened mine yet, but it's awesome.
I've got it.
Yeah, I got it. You know, I just want I need to get a hold of Leo. And yeah, we'll get into some more of the reveals. I'm excited about the latest NECA horror, universal horror type of figure they announced.
The Mr. Jones.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk about it. Fuck it, we're gonna see it later. But just the Phantom of the Opera look for him was a pretty good choice. I would have thought he would have been cool as a vampire hunter or something else, but it makes sense, you know, the way they did the mask and stuff like that, which I'm stoked for. I don't know. I've just been enjoying certain figures a little bit more for certain lines. Like NECA sort of been stepping it up surprisingly. Just with even like the male haul, which obviously I know you saw, with like just getting these guys in hands, you know, like their articulation, it feels good. Everything moves really well and it's painted really well. I'm like, damn. I was like, I guess it's just like they're finally hearing it, or it's just because a lot of the stuff. Yo, what up, RG? It's not RG. Aren't you in New York? I think he's going. Isn't New York Comic Con going on? Something like that.
Not to the 8th.
You sure?
First day's the 8th, I think.
Because I thought I saw Gaslocast was going to set up their stuff, and I think RG's on his way. I think it's this weekend.
No, it is.
So it starts tomorrow.
So maybe it starts tomorrow. Maybe
what I thought was RG will probably answer in the chat, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of the stuff, it's just like having fun with those figures. Oh, he's in New York now. Tomorrow it starts. Okay. See? we don't know shit, Judd. We're here to talk about toys and shit. We don't even know when New York Comic Con, because I've never been.
Yeah, I could go, I suppose, if I wanted to drive. I'm not as close as RG is. It's like RG has to like skip across a bridge and he's in New York.
Mine, I'm about 3 hours. Once I move, it'll be a lot further of a distance, but I'll definitely hike out because I was like, RG, we got to hit up some conventions. We got to do it. We need to do it. Just because I need to get out and do conventions. Like I like the content would be fun. And I wouldn't be doing that typical convention content bullshit either. I'd make it fun and, I don't know, maybe go to one of those adult film conventions, the one where they have like their fake red carpet that's full of diseases.
I'll join you for that one.
Wait, the adult AVMA? I don't know what they are, but
yeah. I think it's the Adult Video Awards.
RG, I'm the one that's going. You never want to go. You want to know what it is, RG. So I always want to go. It's just the funds, man. You got to have the funds lined up. But also New York Comic Con, it's not like I was going to be able to pull out some tickets out my butt. I don't, I know I wanted to go Legions Con, but then life happened. But, that one was one I was sort of leaning towards. But I think they sold the last ticket, to be honest. Not too long ago, a couple days ago.
When
that's awesome. November. So I mean, I'm glad Mythic Legions are getting the hype. That company deserves it. They've been keeping with their pricing, being pretty close to, not trying to raise it up and be crazy. But
yeah, I'm looking forward to getting mine.
Yeah, so did you order any of the cosmics?
No.
Okay, you just ordered the sorcerer type stuff. You got the dude with the horns, the like green dude.
I got the big demon that the two other characters like
fused together to make. Yeah, isn't he like green?
No, they actually split out of him. He's red. One of the demons that split out of him is green. That's what you're thinking of.
Oh, okay.
He looks like he's like molten, almost like molten lava or something. That's his coloring. And then I got the evil wizard with the purple cape or whatever.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that whole setup. I almost got the like orc shaman, but I was like, oh, it's not part of Arthur's faction anyway, so it wouldn't have made sense. And so I was like, all right, I'll pass. And then with their latest drop, they dropped that that goblin little potion maker dude. And I'm like, damn, I don't have any potions or anything. So I had to go back and like pre-order like the weapon sets and the like spell effects.
Right.
Look at that. We got Talker Art in the house. Tell Santa I want a Deadpool taco truck. Man,
you get nothing.
Yeah. we could have got a HasLab Deadpool taco truck, a Punisher van, the was the Fantastic Four was it just like what the hell's the Fantastic Four vehicle called? Why do I have a brain fart right now?
I
don't know, fuck, it's Fantastic Four vehicle. It's like not the coolest vehicle out of the superhero stuff, but a taco truck would have been sweet.
Dude, would have been really sweet. Taco truck, Punisher van, like, but instead it's a wannabe Charger.
Yeah, there you go. Fantastic car. They could have done the X-Men jet too, which would have been sweet. Like, especially if they're dropping all the X-Men, but fantastic car. I feel like it's almost up there with the spider buggy. Like, like why I don't want a fantastic car. Like if I'm going to display my Fantastic Four, they're going to be on a shelf either fighting or they're going to be doing something. It's like I can't cram them in a little vehicle and attach them with fishing line to my ceiling. But yeah, I was hoping Paul would be jumping in, hoping. He's probably stuck in traffic, so we might have to start this rodeo without him, even though I sort of started it with my nice intro that had you dying. All right, let's bring up some shit. got a whole whopping 3 people watching, but whatever. It's that consistency, right? Isn't that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah, it's consistency and moral show up.
But anyway, so what we're talking about today is the Pulsecon 2022 reveals. I decided, and I reached out a hand to Judd, because Judd is not a Hasbro fan. And that's why I wanted him on here, because I collect a variety of stuff. He does have some Hasbro products. Oh, RG, you just wanting to jump in? You just want to show your little pretty face?
Ah,
I mean,
he's got the best. He's got the best hair on YouTube.
He does. He's got that sexy face.
Shit,
you know, that'll definitely get people to watch.
Hang on, I'll be back in 1 second.
Are you really getting up in the middle? You got that old man bladder.
For a second.
You got that old man bladder.
No, I don't have to piss. I don't have my phone on me. The wife texted me.
He's got that old man bladder, guys. Just apologize. You know, I told him to wear a good thick pair of his Depends or whatever the fuck are those. But we might be joined with Archie. I sent him the link to the stream.
Nice.
Oh shit, man.
Ugh.
Wait, what'd you bring in? I heard that hit the table. Hold it up.
No, I kicked my cup.
Oh damn, I thought you had a beer.
Well, that's coming. That's what the wife messaged me.
That's what we all needed. Some beer. Dog's pushing in the door. But anyway, so RG's doing something. I sent him the link. It's like he's like, I don't want to watch this shit. I want to join in. Let's talk about some of this shit. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Judd is he's not a Hasbro fan. He owns some of their products. He can appreciate like sculpts and figures, but he's not your he's not your shield that's gonna be attached to the butthole, just going.
Thank you.
You know, just like that. You know. Oh, you do have a beer. Wait, what? What? The wife heard the noise.
You were doing that, and the wife went, "What? Never mind."
All right. So let's go full screen. We're just gonna dive right into it. We stalled a little bit, but we're gonna talk about this. Why? No, full screen. We don't need it. You guys don't need to see our face. All right. So they revealed this figure, and I was pretty stoked about it because I am a Marvel vs. Capcom fan. You know, the fighting game where he dropped that big ass cannon and messed people up. He had the repulsor blast. Like Iron Man was the shit. He was a good character. He was fun.
Agreed.
But what's not fun
is the price.
And I mean, I didn't pre-order it. I didn't get it. And what's weird? You got this package, right? You got this environmental friendly box. And RG, look at it. I can see his little video. Let me bring him in here so you won't be able to see his face. Oh yeah, there he is. But we're going full screen with the
there it is.
What up, Art? Before I go back to what we're talking about, is this the room you're in? Or are you home? Where are you at?
I am at my sister's apartment.
Oh, because I was gonna say it looks a lot like a unique looking hotel room.
Oh no, I stay at my sister's house.
Oh, that's slick.
Yeah.
So you mean so you're saying if I would have went, I could have stayed at your sister's house too?
If you wanted, yeah.
All right, let's go back to what we're saying. But anyway, you're going to let's remove this. We'll get back to that. So you're going to New York Comic Con. You're gonna be there all 3 days?
All 4 days.
4 days.
All 4 days. Because I work with Reed Pop, who is the promoter of the show. Which of course Reed Pop also does Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle, C2E2 over in Chicago. They also do Star Wars Celebration wherever they host that one. So New York Comic Con is their bread and butter, pretty much. So I learned about going to be a crew member maybe like 4 years ago, which if you work for them, you basically can do between 4 to 6 hours, maybe between 2 to 3 days. As long as you commit a certain amount of hours, you can get practically a 4-day pass. So anytime that you're not working, you get a pass.
So you work 6 hours within 4 days, and you get a 4-day pass.
Probably 12 to 15 hours. You have to at least work 2 days. 2 out of the
Still,
4
that's
days.
still not bad because you're still getting paid to do it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get paid. I think the rate is $19 or $20 an hour. So
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then you just get to stare at like cosplay titties all day.
I get
So
depending upon where you're stationed at, it can vary. So sometimes you can just easily work with celebrities. So, and that's what happened at Star Wars Celebration, where I was basically working with the photo ops people.
but then none of them like were like, "Hey, RG, you're sexy mug. Let's go on a night of the town and
No, unfortunately, but there's a lot of downtime where you can easily just have conversations with them. So that's always fun.
There you go. That's all you need. That's all you
Yeah,
need.
it
We
takes
got
care of it.
Kevin Womack in there. He said, "Yo." He said, "I'm thinking of going to the New York Comic Con 2022 on Thursday or Friday."
Oh yeah. Well, I will be there, Kevin. So I don't know where I'm working yet, but I will post that in Instagram. So if anyone wanted to say hi or meet up.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Kevin. Since you didn't tell me you were interested in going, we could have carpooled. I'm off on Thursdays.
Just walk through
Thursday
the
tickets
con,
still
just
available.
calling
What's
out
that?
Art's name. Art, where are
No,
you?
man, I'm not even prepared.
Art!
I'm not prepared, to be honest. But it would have been cool. Would have been cool. Look at this guy. This guy's always showing some love.
Hey, there's Darth.
Darth showing up. Chilling or what? We are sort of chilling, but we're gonna jump back because Art G joined in. Paul might jump in, but we'll find out. But until then, let's get back to what we were talking about. And Art G, I do apologize that you're going to be going over stuff that you went over on your channel already.
I don't care. I could
So,
easily come up with something else that I missed.
so we're looking at this Iron Man. It's pretty freaking cool, but it's weird. It's like they put it in this eco-friendly box, and then you're like, "Bow!" We give you another box, and we get a plastic bubbled figure. It doesn't make sense to me, at least. Like, couldn't they have put that like up at the top, or like did something more, or put it behind all this? Like,
How did I miss that? I missed that there was a clamshell inside the box. That's funny.
It definitely reminds me of all the other exclusive card backs that they've done, like the Gray Hulk or the Deadpool one, because it always came in that white brown,
Right, like
that
the white shipper
box.
box.
And then so it's like they utilize the same purple box, and then they just added this proton cannon with it. So
I mean,
I didn't mind it.
I guess. Look at you with that perspective, but I still think it's sort of like eco-friendly and then not eco-friendly.
Well, they
Kevin
didn't
did say
say
that he's just wanting to get the two of all the exclusives and roll.
yeah.
Two of everything, Kevin. Jesus.
They didn't say that. They said that retro cards will always have the plastic. They're never going to.
Oh, that's right. They did
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
that's true. That cannon looks good though.
It
I
does.
think
Oh,
everything
it
looks
skipped
good in
over.
that.
That's all they got. Man,
It's
I'm
bigger
using the
than
Fwoosh's
Mayfex.
website for these photos, so
It's
this is
bigger
their
than the
screen cap.
Mayfex one.
It looks better than the Mayfex one.
Yeah.
And then we got these figures look good. I can't deny that the figures don't look good.
Yeah, they look really good.
Hey, so you still backing it, Are?
Oh no, I canceled mine. Last week, I think.
Oh shit. And Judd actually said it. He's like, why can't we release these as like a 3-pack?
Right.
I think they will. I think you'll either get a 2-pack without the Reyes Ghost Rider, or you're gonna get just a 2-pack with the two better figures, in my opinion.
Who asked for this figure?
Nobody asks for the crazy unknown
Well,
character.
the last phone call I had with Hasbro, they said some dude named Art G called them up and begged them for Eyeball Guy.
Is that his name? Eyeball Guy?
It's Orb.
What we got? Kevin did say, he says, I like the Iron Man more than the Mafex versions. Gives me more of Marvel vs. Capcom up. Yeah. Whack on the HasLab. Yeah. It's not saying that their items that they made didn't look good. It just, it wasn't worth it. That's so, I don't even want to look at that anymore. All right, what is this? Who is this?
There is some collector out there that's been waiting for that figure though.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Who is this?
Oh, yeah. This is Molecule Man, who was an integral character of Secret Wars.
That doesn't look like this. The figure looks a little bit different with his face looking. I mean, I guess it's just, again, I guess not my cup of tea.
Oh, it's very accurate, except for that stupid flame effect. There's no reason for a flame, like a purple flame effect.
Because molecules are purple.
Yeah, and they look like flames apparently.
They do. They do. Oh, his face. All right, looking at this way looks pretty good. And then we got Moonstone.
Yes.
That's lackluster.
Moonstone, so I'm looking forward to it anyway.
You are? Really?
I never had Moonstone. I wasn't collecting Legends back then. So seeing this, I was like, oh, great. I'll finally get an opportunity to get one. Even though it's practically the same outside of the double jointed pinless arms.
Those are pin legs.
They're still using the same legs. It's apparently because of that Moonstone body, they're using the same legs because they're thicker. But they have new pinless arms and a better digital face print.
I promised I would stay. I promised I would stay nice tonight.
You can unleash a little bit, Judd, if you want to.
Stay nice. That's not like you.
But I mean, all right, fine. Come on,
unleash
man.
the Kraken.
Why on earth, when you're updating an older figure to a newer figure, do you put pins in the damn knees? I mean, it's like they take one step forward by finally doing double jointed elbows for a female character and then take 10 steps back, like, oh, still pins in the knees though.
Yeah, because they didn't want to update the entire body. So at least they just updated the arm. It's just the same with that.
Just lazy.
Character.
I mean,
yeah.
You can't tell me that they didn't have the new female Buck already made before they decided to make her.
Right. If they would have to make a whole new body for that female build, but they didn't want to do so. I mean, it's the same thing with that Orb guy. Orb is the whole Bucky Cap body.
Yeah.
It just has a new head. It's the same thing.
Yeah, they put a ping pong ball on.
Yeah.
Now this Gamora, I mean, again, none of these figures that I've seen so far, I'm like, man, I got to get them. The Gamora looks cool. You know, it'd be cool to have her sitting next to the Thanos with that same sort of outfit and sword.
Yeah, I think she looks good.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, yeah. What do you think of this? You getting this, Art? You're like, I got to have this Wolverine?
I already pre-ordered it in like 3 different places.
Damn, you got 3 of them?
I never.
Whichever one comes first. That's all I do.
Oh, that's right. You play that game. I forgot.
Well, no, I don't play that game. I played that game because it's the X-Men retro cards. And they're all characters that I want.
Okay.
I think I had this character, but I always put Morph's head on it. Back like the old Toy Biz one.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But at least they're trying to get better with the with the freaking head sculpts. Kevin's like, she thick, I like.
Yeah,
he likes Moonstone. Yeah, I mean they're still trying to get that Wolverine head sculpt. You know, it's another Wolverine.
I mean, it gets better each time.
Now this is fucking wild to me. What's that?
It's a pinless Wolverine.
I don't care. I don't like that outfit.
Oh my God! How do you not like that strike outfit?
Because
I don't like that outfit.
I only like honestly my favorite Wolverine is honestly the tiger stripe.
But that's valid. I'm just talking about this strike team, the whole Jim Lee team back on Uncanny X-Men when Jim Lee started drawing with the
I
X-Men.
mean,
Oh.
I guess. I mean, anything Jim Lee was doing was good. I enjoy Jim Lee, his artwork. And this blew my mind too. It's like, hey, we got Long Shot. I canceled. I had to. Or after seeing why am I not thinking of his name? Plastic Cannibals.
Mojo.
He got that set. Brian, I think.
Oh, Simon.
Simon Clark. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Simon ended up getting all this stuff and he bust out his mojo. When I saw it, I'm like, that's the paint difference.
It's a darker yellow with the liver spots. That's it.
Yeah.
They weren't even like they were shitty painted liver spots.
Oh yeah, I know.
So I was like, okay, well, I need to find that cheap one, the $41 one, because I don't want to pay Amazon.
Oh,
Or I
you
might
can
just not.
You can get
What?
it on big.
Target.
You can get it on
Target
big.
changed the price.
What?
Yep, Target moved it to $55.99.
Well, I guess. Yeah, but it's still 55 and a 25. You're still paying $80. A lot better than 140.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Like they just shot themselves in the foot. I wonder how many people canceled that set.
I'm sure everybody nearly canceled that set.
Because when I saw Simon bust that out, I was expecting a little bit of airbrushing, some better shading, all that stuff, and it was just trash.
No,
Not trash. It wasn't a big enough improvement, I guess I should say. But
I wouldn't say that everybody canceled that.
no, I mean everybody wants those liver spots.
There are those that will buy it because they gotta have every
Tony
X-Men figure that's released.
Tony's ass always gotta buy it. Well, I mean Kevin's up there. Kevin
I'm
buys
not naming
everything.
any names here, man. I'm just saying.
You can name names. I don't give a shit. All right, like the figure's not bad. He's got his mouth looks weird. And then the holding the things in his knuckles looks weird because they never can really like what they should do is should have cut out like the plastic and like inserted those as like separate pieces, like Wolverine's claws in a sense.
Like what they did with Moon Knight, I think.
Yeah, or do something like Moon Knight. Yeah, because it's like you can never get them painted because you can already see the yellow, like the silver up here. I was sort of bleeding onto the flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. In this, this isn't my multiple, man.
It's not mine either.
I'm like, you already gave us one, and then this is sort of a kick in the ass too. It's like you come with nothing. Nothing. Look at this space right here.
Well, but if you put stuff there, you can't see the artwork.
I don't care. Like they could have done I don't know. They could have done something like maybe swap out an arm for another arm that's like has another arm coming out of it, like because he's multiplying. I don't know. There's something they could have done.
No.
But Judd, that's Unleashing the Kraken was good because Kevin says he usually doesn't agree with you. But yeah. Let's see. That is not the color that I was expecting to see it out of box. I was expecting a brighter green.
That's
really dark.
Nice. I'm being nice. Damn it.
Look at those pins.
It leaves them room to give you a pin.
I mean, the paint apps is all right, but I mean, I guess technically that is multiple, man. I mean, it's just not mine. I mean, I got to have them with the X Factor full on trench coat, that look. Darth said he pre-ordered 2 multiple events so far. It's the only figure I pre-ordered. I already know Art got this one.
Well, I bought the case. That's why.
Oh, yeah. You did buy a case. I already had the one from the 2-pack. I'm content.
See, you at least had the 2-pack. I never found it. So
what? That was before we were friends.
That's probably why.
It was probably because I helped out a lot of people when I found it at Toys R Us. I helped out a lot of people, and those people, yeah.
So
they're those other YouTubers and other people that take advantage of people that are nice.
Is there a difference between this one and the first release?
Paint.
Pinless.
Wait,
Pinless and
pinless
paint?
too?
It's the whole new Shriek body. That's why I love it. I love that new female body. The pinless makes a huge difference too. It's double jointed on a female. It's amazing.
I'm still content with mine. I'm still
For
content.
5 minutes.
But
It's not
for
and it's
5
not
minutes.
gummy.
Shut up, Judd.
It won't be gummy either.
What won't be gummy?
legs. It won't have gummy legs or the shitty feet.
Wait, you talking about mine or this one?
No, that
Yours.
one.
No,
The
Yours.
2-pack one wasn't gummy.
it wasn't. Oh, that's good then.
Wait,
No, I have mine on display holding her like flaming phoenix coming off her hand and stuff. But I
that's
think she did have
impossible.
I think she did have those shitty heels. I'm not sure. Or no, they changed it. I don't know. I'd have to look. I'll have to look. But I mean, I'm glad. This is a worthy of a classic retro card. I mean, it's nice. It's and it's Dark Phoenix. Then everybody went ape shit over this character. I didn't. He's not going to be part of my Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Why not?
I don't like him.
I was gonna say. I mean, that's a brand new character though.
I know. You know, it gives me vibes of like John Cena.
Oh,
You can't see this.
From when he was playing what the fuck? I can't even
Oh,
think
you're
of it
talking
anymore.
about. You're talking about.
Peacemaker.
Yeah,
I know what you're
Peacemaker.
talking about.
But it also gives me like cops and crooks vibes too. But I might pick him up. It's just, I mean, because you're right. You can't have the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants without one of the key characters.
Oh, holy shit, man!
Judd, stop. Stop. You're drinking too much, man. You're falling over. I hear that shit. Just quit it. Quit it.
I bumped a box, Arthur.
Darth said, true on the green, I would have
Yeah,
thought it
hold
would be
on.
brighter. It might be, Darth. It just, I guess these are, I don't know if these are official, like these are paint samples and stuff, right? These aren't, no, they have one in package too. So these
they have
these
one in
figures are
package.
done.
They're done because when I did my pre-order, it said estimated date is December.
Marvel Legends needs to improve their female torsos. Yes, I
Agreed.
agree. These X-Men reveals got me. What up, Trevor? Always showing up for the stream. Appreciate it. Darth said Peacemaker. He bumped a box of Budweiser.
Budweiser? I don't drink butt wiper.
Hey. Bud Light Platinum's not bad. It's a tasty beer. All right. This is the one I didn't hesitate on this one.
Thanks, babe.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Judd.
Whole new updated style.
It's beautiful. There's nothing I can like. It's beautifully done. I'm not
I
a
agree.
fan. I don't really need these. We already got those with the Spawn girl that has Marvel did. Angela, which is weird. I was like, why was she in? How did she get into Marvel? Damn you, Total AV. Nobody cares about the scheduling. But look at that.
That's awesome.
That's a really
Entirely
good-looking
pinless.
figure.
Yep.
And look at where the arms are. She still has her range of her torso, or well, whatever that motion is. I guess it's an ab, crunch, torso, hula hoop, ball, whatever. Her arms aren't going to get in the way like the 6-armed Spidey or Doppelganger and all those types of figures. I mean,
Well, you know what that means. Get ready for another Spidey and Doppelganger. They figured it out.
nah, they sold so I don't even think they sold well that they'd want to make another one. And then, oh, here you go. Archie's like, yes, yes, I love this costume.
Mhm.
Oh wait, there's only one picture. What up, Foosh? Why you only got the one? But
Because
Storm.
It's just a digital render. They don't have this. This will probably be based on rectangular. This will be the 3-pack of Forge, Storm, and someone else.
I dig the lightning coming out of the fingers. Like They should have been doing stuff like this already. Instead, I'm surprised they didn't give us those circle bubble effects or the lightning
They
that
do.
wraps around their forearms.
The finger lightning thing is from,
Electro.
Oh, I don't have that one in here.
and they
An eel.
didn't Storm have it too?
Which one?
The 2-pack with Warpath or I mean Thunderbird.
Might have been. I didn't get that 2-pack
How did you not get that 2-pack?
because I got the retro carded Storm,
Oh,
and I
oh,
was content
oh!
with
You
that
didn't
one.
want. I remember helping everybody with that 2-pack when I found it for like $10. That's why.
Yeah, that's probably before we were friends. You know.
No, no.
No, it was. I don't think it was something that I was like, man, I gotta have it. But this is beautiful.
Oh yes, that is.
Like, we need a new siren now. You give us Banshee with the screaming head. They better have a calm head, and they better have an awesome effect that could pop into his mouth.
They won't.
No, they'll probably give us Havoc abilities.
No, it'll be bubble effects.
You know,
Trevor
if
said
they
Spiral
do
looks
that,
good.
if they make an
Better
effect
than I'd
for his
hoped, at
mouth,
least.
it's gonna look like the Professor Xavier's splurge effect that he had for his head.
And I use that splurge all the time. Splurge it up. All right, this I'm stoked for as well.
Yes.
I was not stoked when he put the helmet on himself and he's like, "Hey man, I got a stripe helmet." Like, but this is a cool figure. I missed out. I never saw it in person,
Same.
and it's pinless. And the head sculpt
Pinless?
looks way better.
Oh my god, it's great.
Then we got the Cyclops. They got the VHSs for all you want to make sure they have some cell shaded cartoon type of stuff. And the blue's nice though.
I like that blue on that more than the original though.
Yeah. Just you got the cell shading stuff, which I'm not too keen on.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
I can see that.
No, it's pinless.
I'm with you on that, but I like the main blue though. That's what color. The coloring should have been the same on that first retro release.
What the hell just happened there? I just lost my spot. Lost my mother flipping spot. No, that's not it either. Where's my oh, it's right here.
Right there.
Go
So
up.
yeah, they didn't show any of the pictures of these. They just showed the box, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just the box.
I don't need another. I got the good black suit Spidey.
I think I have that Carnage up on my shelf.
I got 2 Carnage. I got a lot of Carnages, but you want to know what they're gonna do? Because I got that retro carded black suit Spidey. It's gonna be on that awesome new one with the articulated toes and all that shit.
Do you really care about articulated toes though?
It's a little bit more than that, I think. I don't know. I'd have to see it, and I don't know if I need a card. And this is gonna have that cell shading stuff too, because it's based on the cartoon.
Yeah. It's gonna have those blue highlights like they did with Venom.
Yeah, gross. Then this set pisses me off.
Why?
Because I have all the figures except the better looking Daredevil.
Oh
Jesus. So yeah, like I don't need Bullseye with the blue chest. I like the all black. Elektra, I'm fine with her in the red, but her alternate head with the crazy hair looks good. But the Daredevil has that freaking awesome body, and it has the good head sculpt.
Yeah, where the hell did I put that?
Cannot wait. I pre-ordered that so fast.
Here.
I don't have any of those figures anymore.
Ugh.
Trevor said, "I need Strife forever." Wasn't going to cough up 100 plus though. Exactly. Articulated toes is good for Spidey poses.
Yeah,
But you see, I got that
that.
Mafex one, which like that Mafex one is good. But yeah, this set didn't grab me, but it made sense to Art G because he didn't have any of the figures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't have the original? You don't have the Bullseye?
I sold them all.
Oh,
And then we got this Star-Lord that looks derpy. Why couldn't they sculpt boots and gloves?
they
Yeah,
did.
that's ridiculous.
No,
The
they
gold
didn't.
paint above the boots.
I'm just
Do you
kidding.
see that? Do you see that horrible yellow or gold or whatever that's not even the same thickness or saturation? Like
It looks,
So dumb.
dude. They sculpted them seamlessly.
it looks so bad, but people buy it.
I had no idea who this was when I saw it. I was like, what the hell is that?
Neither did I. And then they're like, "It's Star-Lord." I'm like, "Oh,
Well,
Yep.
art, I should say. The reason why people will still buy it is because it says collect them all. And they took that to heart. Collect them all.
Apparently.
it's got butterflies." I don't know, just not something,
Yeah,
not my Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's the Vulcan body.
But they could, yeah. I couldn't do it. All right, so we're done. We're done with Legends. That's Legends for you. What else do we got? What else do we got that they revealed? So going up the list. Let's take a break from some Hasbro.
G.I. Joe.
Close this. Damn.
Oh, there
What
we go.
Pornhub you got there?
What?
What? happened?
What?
Headless.
So
I'm going to live vicariously through both of you on this one.
Oh yeah, I'll send you.
Trevor,
some
talk
pictures.
about the Marvel stuff. I didn't read it. If Bullseye was on the same body as Daredevil, I would have bought this set. I'll wait for the single release Daredevil. They'll eventually do. They did Star-Lord dirty. I want an official Shadowlands Daredevil. That's what I want. But this was revealed, and I was like, nah, I'm good. And then the more I saw it, and Dork Lair had the review and everything, it was like it kept eating at me, and then Art G came in with the assist,
and then the enabler hit you up.
But it's fair because I think I've enabled him more so than he's enabled me.
Oh, I believe that.
But you get the Mythic Legions. They do the Four Horsemen. They do amazing work. If you're not familiar with them, they do the Four Horsemen make Mythic Legions. They do the Cosmic Legions. They also are doing this Obscura Figura. They did Krampus last year. And this was supposed to come out the same year, but all distribution, everything got crazy, so it ended up becoming this year. So we got ourselves the Headless Horseman with amazing artwork on the box. And look at that bad boy.
That's a sick set.
The price point on this was actually pretty amazing. Can I get this bigger? No. It's that stupid crap trying to say that what other images are out there that are like this one. Can I click on this? There we go. Now, the question is, Art, if you're still with us.
I am.
Is it two different heads or do the flame effects come off?
It should be two different heads.
It's two different heads, and then it's got a hand that you plug.
Okay, there it is.
You plug the flaming head sculpt into. And I think
you get a slice of ham.
Yeah.
You get a slice of ham. No, but that's a neck piece, which is awesome. They put a lot of detail into that. Like somebody had to look at a decapitated neck. They're like, we gotta sculpt it. But I love everything about it. When I sort of saw this, I ain't gonna lie, it did remind me of Hasbro's the Jack-o'-lantern, because it had the flame and stuff. It was very similar.
Jack-o'-lantern. Yep. But
of course, with Mythics, you get the washes, you get the paints, you get that extra love. But I mean, this is a good chunk.
That is gummy ass joints. I have that figure.
I like it. I still own it. It's on that.
Oh, I love it.
That ghost body that has the ball hips and shit.
Just gummy sucks.
But I do like all this stuff that it comes with. You got the hand with the ball right there, so you can pop the head on. So you don't have to worry about the hand, like the head falling out of the hand. Like that's a good idea. Thank you, Total AV, for telling me that you finished scanning my computer because I need to change that time on shit. And this stuff popping up. Whoosh, get this stuff off of your Like nobody wants to see all that
That's how
stuff.
he pays, man. That's how he gets paid.
Exactly.
Oh well.
Cut him some slack.
But yeah, this just looks awesome. And I think this is the vampire dude's body that came with the Falcon.
Yes, that is Valak. That did come with the Falcon. Practically, it's all the same outside of the neck part and
The head.
of course the head, and then that's a CJSM soft goods cape.
Yeah, that looks awesome. Wired cape. It was a good surprise. It was a
Yeah,
good
it's a
surprise. And I think
solid
at
surprise.
first too, when it dropped, I was hesitant on getting it because of the fact that I was waiting to see what the G.I. Joe reveals were. And
I was
speaking of
pissed.
G.I. Joe, we get to dive into here. Close this. Bring this. This guy, right? Wait, what? Are you okay over there, Art? You need a break?
Yeah, I'm here.
You all
What
right?
happened? What broke?
I don't know. You're like,
Okay.
you're sounding like the chick from Bob's Burgers.
He was like, not G.I. Joe.
This I was all right at first. Let's be real. So we got Trevor in here. He's saying, "Headless Horseman looks awesome." Thank you, Trevor. So when it comes to G.I. Joe, I wanted a version 2 rock and roll. I loved this little hat with the 2 little minigun things, but then I changed my mind once they started talking about this figure, because this figure is gonna be awesome. Like, even though this is a digital render, like, he's all tatted up. So these are all tattoos going up his arm.
Yep.
And then, he's got, it looks like some words or something are gonna be on his helmet, adding more character to
Zoom
the
in.
character. What's that?
Zoom in.
Can't zoom in. This is Foosh's website.
Right. You don't
When I
have a
try to
touch
zoom in,
screen.
it like messes with it doesn't allow me to zoom into the actual picture.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
So, but yeah, so we got tattoos. He's got the bullets around his arm. That I don't know why anybody would do that, but still, hey, it's rock and roll. He's got the bandoliers. It's probably gonna say like rock and roll or rock on or something probably on his helmet. But besides his guns looking awesome, he does come with the devil horns. And they say there's a skull on there, so when he could hold it up to his face and basically like cover like the bottom part of his face with the skull and stuff, it'd be dope. But I think that's a good add-on to that classic rock and roll. Like, they just didn't give you a guy all in green with a machine gun and the beard. They actually added a little bit of love to him and to his name. So I can't wait. I can't wait for this. It's not Tiger Stripe garbage. This is the real bazooka.
Hey,
What?
the Tiger Strike bazooka was my bazooka. I could never find this one when I was a kid, so I
See that?
settled for the Tiger Stripe, and I loved it.
So therefore, you're getting the Tiger Stripe 6-inch, then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you getting the regular bazooka too?
No.
Yes.
And then we got Torpedo, which at first I was like, man, I don't really care about Torpedo. I have his original 3 3/4, and I was like, nah, it's a scuba guy. But this looks awesome. And I heard a lot of people wanting to make a Scuba Steve custom from it, which would be funny. But it's a straight up just badass SEAL looking guy, and it looks like almost like an MP5 that he comes with, which I'm okay with it. I'm okay.
So why would you want to skip on it just because you have the 3 3/4 inch?
I don't want to skip on it.
No, you said I almost thought that I was gonna pass on it because I already have the 3 3/4 inch.
I wasn't impressed by the 3 3/4 inch, and I just wasn't
okay.
I wasn't a fan of the character. But now seeing it like this, I'm like, okay, that head sculpt looks pretty good with the face and stuff. The one that came in 3 3/4, he didn't have a removable face mask. It was all like molded together.
Okay.
But it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Because I was gonna say I don't think there's a bad figure in this entire reveal for G.I.
Croc Master. Copperhead looks awesome. Like, really cool, but I just feel like his weapons, his accessories are weak. Like a little Luger.
You think you need
and then,
yeah. Yeah,
and like
I
that
agree
whole
with you on that.
don't stop or my mom will shoot type of pistol over there, the Magnum. Like it's a really long barrel, and he's got a machete. Like I just
Should he have a bigger build, like a roadblock build?
did he
Or
or
is that
does he need to?
I can't remember if he was just like a bigger guy.
Yeah, Copperhead has always sort of been a bulkier guy.
Like as big as Crocmaster or something like that.
Yeah,
He looks
you know
smaller here. That's why.
he does look smaller, but he still looks big enough to be,
Oh, sure. I
you know,
understand.
I'm okay with a little bit of diversity. Like it all depends on how he was drawn and all that stuff.
Right, right.
But yeah, he was always a bigger guy compared to like a lot of the normal people. And speaking of normal people, we got Shipwreck and Polly,
Yeah. With the
and
peg
he's
leg.
light with accessories too. I mean, he comes with the pet, he comes with his wig. Um, but again, like the accessories are pretty light. Like here's some pistols.
Well, that cost of plastic went up.
I mean, good thing I got I got Mark II toys guns, that comes in handy.
Mark II toys, guns,
Action Force.
weapons packs, yeah.
Yeah. And then they did a little tease of this.
Yes.
The female.
Yeah, it looks good. And then the Cobra Commander.
Her legs look really thick in that.
That's okay. That's okay,
As
Art.
they should be.
They should be a little bit thick. She's the driver, so she's supporting herself. Or no, she's not the driver, she's the gunner.
Yeah.
So she's putting a lot of weight on those legs, holding, controlling the guns and stuff.
It's got nothing to do with it. Thick thighs are where it's at.
Thick thighs save lives.
Thick thighs save lives. Just
But
like big bottom girls make the world go round.
And nobody cares about this.
Nope.
Hey guys, you wanna touch the slaughter marauder barbecue? Huh? No, give us a tunnel rat. Give us a big lob. Give us a jinx. Give us people we actually want right now. We don't need the repaints. I do say that these are better than Tiger Force and Python Patrol repaints, but I already have a barbecue that I haven't opened because I'm waiting to swap boxes with Tony.
Yeah, but they have to pepper in army builders. That's what it is.
And I mean, and they also they need to do the repaints to make up some of because they are pumping out a good amount of new sculpt.
Yeah. I mean, and you know me, I'm not like, that's one of the things that I fucking shit on Hasbro for. But I think in this case, with G.I. Joe, they've been doing so many original new sculpts that, I mean, I can see where
original sculpts, Crimson Bat. Like I'm not getting any Crimson Bats in my world. Like the Crimson Guards were the only thing that were Crimson. Like they didn't need bats. They were higher end elite officers. They didn't need bats. But what's sort of messed up, and it's sort of a thing that I just lost the spot right there. Anyway, it makes me mad because like they did the Cobra logo on the chest of this one. On both of them, it's like, man, you gave us those blank slates with the other ones that I had to go and buy Jay's Armory clear ones to replace. But you guys could have put the Cobra logos on those. But
yeah, but it should have been a clear chest plate to begin with.
True. But yeah, it's Crimson Bats. Crimson Bats.
I don't know if I was collecting, I'd buy them.
And we got, I'm definitely not getting a Crimson Bat. You will not see one in my collection. Now, I am stoked about Lieutenant Falcon. I was a Lieutenant Falcon fan. I think he looks good. His box art looks cool. I know a lot of people dogging on the head sculpt and the face and all that type of stuff. And it's like,
why?
It's because it looks like Team America.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see it. I will never
But-
be able to unsee that now.
yeah, but I mean, but when you're looking at it with Flint, with Duke, it's that just stylization. I think it's fine. But what does sort of suck, whoever did this did it dirty. That is not in the right spot.
They centered it.
Oh
That
yeah.
needs to be above the left eye.
Yep.
And if you look at the original figure, it was above the left eye. That's a rookie mistake right there.
Well, it's Hasbro.
But I love the paint. I love the weapons. I love the backpack. You know that antenna is going to be crooked as hell out of the package. But it's Lieutenant Falcon, and I dig it. It's already crooked.
It's already crooked.
It's already crooked. But
It's already warped. Hey, but you know what? They're being transparent. They're showing you what it's going to look like when you take it out of the package.
yeah, at least it's a shotgun and not like a breakable pump shotgun.
Yeah, there's that.
But see, without his beret, he actually looks like the head sculpt works. Give him a man's jawline. You know, he could break something with it. And then here you go. This made me happy too. I'm like, yes, no more need for Tiger Force anything. Give me that original Outback.
Why do you have so much hatred for Tiger Force?
Because I just thought back when I was a kid, I thought it was just lazy and cheap and stupid.
Oh, you just didn't like it.
It's like the paint schemes. It was like you're getting like all weird and bright yellows and stuff like that. Like, I actually, honestly, I'm not going to lie. The Outback Tiger Force, I almost got, but when they said they were going to do an original style, I canceled it because I didn't mind his look because he just looked like some older guy wearing a tiger shirt. You know, he didn't have all the stripes and stuff like that. And, but yeah, we get ourselves an original Outback. And then you got Kevin. Tiger Force is awesome. He'll have like 50 of everything, single one of them.
Oh, damn.
He's like, hey, I just bought 5 cases of Tiger Force.
This week's haul, 5 cases of Tiger
Right.
Force.
Next week, another haul because Arthur said he didn't like him. Now here you go. This. I think this is one Art G was excited for.
I was.
I don't remember her from G.I. Joe, to be honest.
Who cares? They actually gave her boobs. I'm surprised.
I think I was, and this was another character. I was like, man, I don't need a cover girl. And then I'm like, once I saw it, I'm like, okay, this is pretty badass. And then she had the wrench. Like, I'm gonna work on some tanks. I'm gonna mess you up. And then her box art was pretty cool, really stylized, but I dig it. But the figure looks great.
Yeah, it's like all from the waist up, everything is new.
I love it. And the detail they put on the little tablet or phone or whatever, the satellite phone. I want to know what the image is, though. Yeah. Very, very clean. Very clean. And then the elusive.
There's the star.
The elusive
Star
for a
of
lot
the
of
show.
people, which I was very upset about. So
Wait.
I ended up with being Pulse Premium, was able to obtain one, and then I realized there was 2, so I went and got the other one because I didn't know if who was gonna need help. And of course, you know, Tony always needs help. He's like, I needs it. So I was able to go back and order 2, but they limit you to 2. And then RG, how did 6 o'clock how'd that work?
6 o'clock was fine. The problem is because I made my orders through the Pulse app for Marvel Legends, everything was working fine through that. So I went to the Pulse app, but Serpentor couldn't be found. And then when I did find him, it wouldn't load up. So I was like, forget this, because I know my lesson. I learned my lesson in the past. I was like, I'll jump right onto like Chrome, go on Pulse, and I ordered it within like 3 minutes right away. So what
Wait,
happened
you got
apparently
one?
oh yeah, I got one.
I thought you didn't get one.
No, I got one.
Oh, I thought you did get one, and it made me feel bad because I was like, shit, I got the one, extra to help somebody out, and then I'm like, damn.
No,
So okay,
I
so you
got
did get
one.
one.
I got one because I was smart enough to just not wait for Pulse to work or the app to work. I just went right on Chrome and did it real fast. And then everyone unfortunately didn't do the same thing I did. They waited for the app to kind of like refresh and it never did. So it sold out in 5, 6 minutes after 6 o'clock. And
Yeah,
even the worst part was that I could have ordered mine during the 5 o'clock time because they didn't restrict the Pulse Premium members. They
it was
didn't restrict
wait,
the
it was
general
up
public.
at 5 for regular people too.
Yeah, apparently they glitched somewhere where they didn't restrict the general public to buy. So a lot of the people who weren't Pulse members bought it between
Yeah,
5 and 6 there.
that
I
that
mean, that's what
that
happened with Mindbender.
art.
Yeah, that's what happened in Mindbender. Yep.
That's why when I posted it in the cannibals, I said go get them because I didn't. When I went on to copy the link, it didn't say Pulse Premium only.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't know that. I just went on the fact that I will jump in at 6 o'clock exactly, and the app didn't work, so I jumped right onto Chrome at like 6:03, and I made my order, and then like 3 minutes later, it was all sold out. I was like, shit. Okay, thank God I got it.
Nice. Yeah, Kevin said it
Wow.
was the 90s. Everything was extra for the Tiger Force and all that shit.
But yeah,
So
that sold out really fast, and people were just flipping out for the fact that they were waiting for the app to refresh so they could buy it, and then by the time they
the,
were able to even get onto it, it was already
That's
sold
their
out.
problem.
the app's a piece
Exactly.
of shit anyway. It says I have five items in my cart. When I go to access the cart to clear it out, it errors. So I'm like, all right, I'm never using this app because there's no way of contacting anybody about it. So I'm like, okay, I have a glitched out app.
Oh, it always errors on me every time I complete the order, and then it says, "Oh wait, we didn't update your tax information based upon your location." I was like, well, "What the fuck?" So now I have to pay more money.
Ryan says he wants to see everybody's faces. There you go. There you go, Ryan. I just figured people don't want to see our faces. We're talking about the gliders and stuff. And plus, it gave
Shit,
time for RG
Oh wait,
to
hold on. All right, we're good.
gave time for Archie to stuff his face. It was all good. I was
I'm
able
still
to.
eating.
Oh, you're still eating? Then we're going back to what I was doing. Let's.
Yeah.
People don't care about our face. But we want to looking at the glider. So yeah, the glider looks amazing. It looks good. I mean, price wise, I mean, what do you think of the price?
I hate it.
You hate the price?
I hate the price so much.
You don't think it's worth it?
At that price, see, that's what sucks about it. I want the figure. I want the character. So I'm forced. I honestly am forced to pay that price. They will definitely release their Pentor again, but not without the chariot. They'll release him without the chariot. I mean,
Yeah.
this is where the exclusive comes into play. You're getting him with the chariot. I highly doubt they will release him again with the
Who's
chariot.
playing with plastic? Who's playing with plastic in their hands? I can hear it crunkling and crumpling.
Power failure in 5, 4,
What the?
3,
Judd playing with his freaking Sentinel. But yeah, but you don't feel like it was we got some Ryan saying much better. 3 massive slices of a New York pizza, RG.
I can, and I will.
And they says price is weak, but they know people will pay it. I'm glad I have no interest in the Snake Man character. I always liked Cobra Commander more than Serpentor. I ain't gonna lie, but it's still like Serpentor had that presence when he came out on the battlefield.
It
Yeah.
definitely did. And what it reminds me more like me ordering this Serpentor just brought me back to when I was a kid and I filled out that mail-in order form from my G.I. Joe figures. my O-ring figures, and I filled out that form to order that $7.95 Serpentor with his chariot. And he came in the mail like a month later in like a bag instead of like the packaging.
But it was awesome. I mean, I got I didn't really mess with a lot of the mailaways, but I did get the not the 25th, the one where they re-released the chariot in the 25th series.
Okay.
And it was nice. But I mean, to get, and then my mail away that I ended up getting, it was the 25th. They actually did like the points, like you take the points off the card and you mail away, and you got a mail away dock for the 25th anniversary.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And you as a kid waiting months to get yours, it was the same way in the 25th anniversary era. It took months for me to get dock. They actually couldn't find I lost my tracking slip for like the money order. So I really couldn't. I was like, man, I haven't got it. I sent you guys money. I paid for it. Where's my figure? And they're like,
Yep.
you got this slip? And I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't know where it is. And I was like, I thought I was SOL, but then all of a sudden here comes Doc popping up.
Oh yeah. I forget. I remember I had to collect a certain amount of points plus pay the $7.95 for that Serpentor.
Got Jeff Morris. Serpentor looks nice. However, all I can say is all hail Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander is my favorite character.
I thought about picking up this Serpentor and painting the chariot black.
Shut up, dude. He's talking about somebody that takes all their figures and paints them black. His customs are black. I get it. It's 80s cheesy nostalgia awesomeness. I just have no connection to it. That's good because you can be connected to other stuff that I don't have to buy, Ryan. That's the great thing about it because there's so much stuff out there.
Too much stuff.
This scene, I was like, everybody was going crazy about it. They're like, oh man, look how awesome this looks. The only thing I really liked was the bat holding up back. I don't know. It was weird. It's a weird setup. Like, are they just like one side's the crimson bats and the other side are regular bats?
Yeah, they came from two different areas.
Yeah,
But why
they're
would
all gonna
I don't
get
know.
Killed.
Just give us an overkill already. And we're back.
Patience. You'll get it.
We're back to all this stuff again. But yeah, that was the Joes. I thought it was a hell of a reveal for the Joes. I think they did a really good job when it comes to it.
Yeah, if I was collecting the classified, I'd have been stoked.
But then we're going to be talking about who was expecting Indiana Jones.
Yeah, not me.
I was expecting
That
it,
surprised me.
but I didn't care about it.
How do you not care about Indiana
What's
Jones?
wrong with you? All right, kick him off. RG, you're out of here, man.
Get the
always
fuck out of
enjoy.
here, RG.
See ya.
I'm
ya.
joking.
Do you even collect figures, bro?
Are you even a toy collector? You're talking about mailing away for a Serpentor. You're like, I don't give a shit about Harrison Ford and his cracking his whip.
Don't care.
But no, I mean, I'm not going to
my
buy
movies.
them, but it's cool to see Indiana Jones getting some love.
Oh, I would have been all in on this.
Still,
Would have been?
there are ways, Judd, that we could still make that happen.
No, I don't need to be all in on it.
It's basically Black Series with a different shot.
No, because these come with alternate hands. Black Series don't come with alternate hands.
Oh, I'm just looking at the single jointed bullshit that comes for everything that they do.
Well, there you go. I mean,
Not everything needs to have double joints, bro.
Ryan said I could be connected to his D's. And then Jeff Morris, I'll probably only get the Indiana Jones figure and pass, and the rest looks good enough. Yeah, I mean, it's just like you don't need like everything. It's just like hey, it's that nostalgia, you know. But I don't think it comes with decent accessories. Nothing. See, you can't do that, Hasbro. You can't show him with his whip up like that because anybody displays it after like an hour, all that shit's gonna be drooped down to his ball sack. That plastic whip is not gonna hold that position.
No.
You're gonna have to buy a custom wire one or something.
No, it'll do the same thing that my Ghost Rider.
Man, that Ghost Rider chain with the
Fucking
flames is trash.
Dude,
I just sort of like I have it hanging on the bike. But yeah, it is sort of weird art that you pointed it out, like single jointed elbows. He is whipping. Why wouldn't you
It's
give him
Han
the extra
Solo.
articulation?
That's a Han Solo figure.
And this makes me question too. We can't have a hooded Cobra commander.
Yeah,
This guy's a Nazi.
I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, but he's not in a Nazi uniform. So,
But Cobra Commander wasn't in any of those costumes that would make him into that classification they're trying to classify it as.
No, well, I know that.
And Baron Zemo doesn't need to.
It's the hood. I'm telling you, it's the hood. I don't agree with it, but it
doesn't come to a point.
It is too close to something.
It doesn't like that's
the only reason why they get away with this is because he's not in a uniform.
How are you not in a uniform? This is straight up SS. Gestapo.
No, it's not.
Like,
he's gonna suit, bro, with a hat.
He's gonna be showing up at your but he's gonna have his soldiers behind him as he knocks on your door. You know, look at that right there. Pow.
That's why they got away with it. That's not a military uniform. He didn't wear a military uniform. That's why they were able to do it.
I don't know. It's still cool though. I like how his trench coat hangs around him and stuff.
I appreciate the fact that they gave him the melting face.
Yeah. I mean, this one would be a pretty cool custom to do if you don't want the weird like piggy face on him. But I mean, I like that whole aesthetic. I would like to see it standing next to like some other characters or other lines. But yeah, that looks cool. Some more figures. I come with rope and shovel. Wasn't that guy a little bit thicker? Wasn't he a fatter guy?
He was. He was definitely a stout guy. A stout man.
He's like, I got chiclets hanging around my neck.
I got chiclets hanging around my neck.
Jeff said, I wonder if they can do German soldiers or not.
I'm guessing
they made Red Skull, and he was in like a German outfit.
I'm guessing they will because I mean, those are a troop builder, which is a huge moneymaker for Hasbro. I think they will make the troops, but they will be very. Let's just say they won't have any markings on them.
Judd, check out why does it the staff. It's
not super phallic.
It's aiming the opposite way, but I mean it's a golden phallic piece. That's why his hands are the way they are. He's like, oh, I got something on them.
Can I get a tissue?
I like the monkey. I don't really like the figure. Yeah, I don't like that figure at all.
I don't know. It's movie accurate.
Indiana Jones Adventure Series. Yar, build an artifact.
Well, now there's where this actually lost me. Why build an arc? Just
no artifact.
Or it's the arc.
Artifact.
Whatever. So, you know that they've got the shit. I'm not gonna remember what it's called, but the light up thing that's like $50.
The cube.
You know that Indy holds the staff to, and the sunlight goes through it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So.
I thought you were talking about a totally different line. I was like, "Oh, you talking about the cube that Loki comes with?"
No. This line. So they released that separate. It's just its own thing for $50. That's overpriced. This and that should have been in a pack together for $50. There is no reason to have to build that. when you made the, and actually he might have pictures. If you keep going, they might actually have a picture of what I'm talking about.
I don't know if that's worthy enough to be build worthy.
It's not, which is the point that I'm making. I think that's the only unfortunate.
Yeah, they don't got this the light up staff thingy.
No, they don't. All right,
they don't. Is there anything worth the Black Series?
I mean,
oh yeah,
nothing in that made my love of Star Wars like, oh man.
I heard this was the exclusive that you bought a bunch of.
Yeah.
I heard you bought like a bunch because you thought it was so worth the money.
Totes, you know it.
I want anybody watching or even watching this later, please comment down below. Did you pre-order this? Was anybody hyped for this set, and especially at that price? The droid looks cool. They added a little bit of wash to it, but it's like his face is rough. Wait, is he trying to show that the thing? Oh, you could push it down. Ooh.
Come
Look
on.
at that. That's a waste of a box, man.
Yep.
You got so much space right here that could have been loaded with some extra accessories.
Well, then you would see the background.
Didn't when they released Thrawn, he came with a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah, I think the original, yeah.
Like when they released Thrawn, you opened up the sides and he had a bunch of like accessories, like a lizard and all this stuff that you could use. Like this is like you got a guy in a droid. Like this is a normal pack. You got Rey and her in BB-8 with the pack. Why is this an exclusive and why is it so much? The box, I've definitely see the boxes cost him, but it's crazy.
For the box.
Got Jeff Moore saying, I like the Andor series so far, but these figures are boring and I'm passing on them. Essos Hunters, what is up, man? What is up? We're just talking about Pulsecon, some reveals and stuff like that. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I have been keeping an eye on. I keep up with those SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball videos. I love those little quickies or TikToks. I think they do some TikToks. I don't know. Video editing and is spectacular when you guys check out the Essos Hunters. So definitely go show some love to the Essos.
What'd you say about Dragon's Balls?
They're the Figure Arts figures, man. They have
all
of them and Dragon Ball Z, Dragon D's, but no, their displays are phenomenal.
Dragon D's balls.
Maybe actually, you want to know what? Maybe one of the state of the arts, I'll have to have the Essos Hunters on. You know, but
could be good.
It'd be fun. It'd be fun. But yeah, this figure is it's just whack. It's whack, and I guess that's all it was. That was it. Like that was the reveal. That they didn't have anything else.
It was that, and I think, or no, the Ewok was.
No, there's more.
There's more.
Why did it not go to it? I had to actually. Oh, you can't click on them.
Oh,
that's weird.
Well, doesn't matter. There wasn't a whole lot of.
I mean, we got the male Mando guy.
I wouldn't have been.
That, I want him.
Yeah. I think the Mando would have been the only.
And who doesn't want to have the Ewok? The Ewok's adorable. Yeah, why are they? Oh, they're clicked. That was a weird setup. All right, so we could start it here. So I think RG fell asleep.
No, he left. He was like Indiana Jones on my.
Wait, they did not just do that. This is the same dude in the deluxe.
Yeah,
same dude without his robot. That's crazy.
No,
that's crazy.
Do you not know the Hasbro way, bro?
I mean, no. After the Pulsecon reveals where I saw that people are getting Mojo and they did the long shot separately. I'm like, man, I guess these exclusives you don't really hold them to the chest for a little bit. It used to be where they'd hold it, you would have it for about a year, then they would re-release it, a
Oh
little
no,
bit better.
yeah.
Now they're just like back to back stuff. That's nuts. Yeah, this dude, I can't wait.
Yeah, that would have been a definitely.
He should have been
grab
out
for me.
already. He should have been out with the others
I agree.
from his crew. And it's like, why did you wait?
Yeah,
But he looks fantastic.
agree.
This figure actually looks really good. Out of all the other figures, like this one does look good. Don't know who she is, but I think it just looks good.
No, it does look good. I have no idea who it is either.
All right, it's back to all them. So all right. So that was that. But where's there's no clicking for. Oh, they did stuff a little bit differently. We got some retro carded stuff. So we got the Scout. Scout, actually, I mean that's a pretty cool
Return of the
pose.
Jedi.
That looks good. And I love the dirtied up boots.
Well, the troopers always look good though.
You got Han Solo there. He's like, look at me in my jacket, and I look all angry. I'm a stern. I'm going to give you a talking to. See, but the soft goods, though, right off the bat, I jump and I see the stitching, and then I see that under white part. It's just so cheap. They don't do their soft goods right. Like, even when I got like some of the robes that come with some of the Jedi, they're just not good.
No,
Like, I understand you guys are trying to say, hey, we have soft goods, but like that does not look like Princess Leia to me. Like that head sculpt does not look like Leia.
no, I think the Leia that I have from
Look at that.
the original from Star Wars is better than that one. That's pretty bad.
Josh Pollock here. Hail Lord Mantium. Hey, keep it down. Keep it down, man. Not everybody knows about that. Keep it down. Keep it down. That's a real thing. I am Lord Mantium.
Oh, you are, huh?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
It's a whole,
Well, now-
whole different thing. It's a
Now
whole,
we all know, and no one's half the battle.
Kevin with the it's $25, homie. How good you want? I just wanted to. I mean, they could have used another. They had other Leia heads that looked better.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to disagree there because the Leia that I have from Star Wars, the first retro, they came out
had a better head sculpt, right?
Dude, her head sculpt's way better than that one. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. See, maybe that's what they could have done, but probably head swap. This one, Lando. This Lando is awesome, iconic. I dig it.
Shit.
And then Wicket. Everybody's going to be buying the shit out of Wickets.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want to have 100 of them? Just have them all over your house.
Well, me, because I won't buy it.
Punch a hole in your drywall and cram a Wicket in there.
Punch a hole in your drywall.
I mean, look at this thing. I would say is definitely one of their better ones. Look at that. Even though you got the single articulation in the elbows, I mean, the sculpt looks good. He's adorable. You just want to give him a hug and not get poked by a stone spear. But no, that's I think for Star Wars, it's not bad. And I mean, of course, they're going to be, showing some love to that series that's on Disney Plus.
God damn it.
Are you breaking stuff over there?
No, I brought Leia down and now I can't get her to stand back up.
And then we did get a reveal of oops. Come on. Clicking on this need to go away. There we go.
Oh,
Is that the only images we got? Yeah, the Goblin Queen. Which again, they're trying to make her look all sexy, but then they were scared to give any skin up here.
well, but come on, man. Like, did you really expect them to? I know people were mad about it and they're like, oh, this isn't right. It's all wrong. But come on, dude. In these times, did anybody really expect to see any boob at all coming out of that halter top?
In these times, this is a HasLab. They know that adults are buying their shit. No kids going on there and be like, I want to buy a gambling queen.
They're still not going to do
Nobody.
it. They're still not going to do it.
No, they're not because they're scared. They're scared they're going to lose money.
Look, some dude would have had it, and his wife would have fucking had a conniption fit over it. And then before you know it, Hasbro's canceled.
Yeah. The guy's wife is a Karen and calls and complains. He's having more fun with your action figure than with my pussy, okay? You made her way too sexy and voluptuous. She's too thick.
Now he won't touch me anymore.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's they're trying to really get the Ghost Rider funded. It's not going to get funded.
They are, and don't worry about it because they will release her.
They will. I have a couple.
She will get released.
Other things here. Let's talk about Stake Mountain. And this thing, I don't really. It sucks. I can't really get you guys to see the better picture. Let me see if I can zoom in. What does this do?
You can.
Oh, nope. Let me go back one. There we go. That looks like the
Eternia playset.
So this bad boy is $550. Let's start with the first little image here. That's what it looks like. And that is what is this? Enable accessibility. I don't need that. But look at the it's for these guys. It's for those.
Yeah, it's the Origins. The Origins line.
Those eyes, they're peering into my soul. Oh, you got a little like one of those like fair rides that wraps around.
It's a big place.
Got chains and like real chains. I'm sure all the functionality is there.
And the King Grayskull that's down there.
He comes with it.
Basically, if it funds within the first week, everybody gets that figure.
They haven't released him already?
Oh yeah, he's already had his own release.
So what's different about this one versus the other one?
I think it's the fur collar that he has. I don't believe that the Origins regular release had that. And I could be totally wrong because I don't have that figure.
Just showing zoomed in stuff that already. Oh, look at that. Skeletor's mug ass. Arms come in. I mean, I like the paint. It's like a pearlescent sheen to it, like a metallic sheen.
Yeah, I think Mattel did a good job making an updated version of the Eternia playset.
Essos Hunter said the whack ass has lab. Everybody's been saying that. It definitely is. Got the little. Looks like something you'd see in the Epcot Center. Jeez, that is pretty big.
I mean, it's huge. It's big. That's what she said.
But would you? All right, you're a Motu collector. Yeah, there's tons of. Those are stickers, a lot of stickers there, but you got some actual plastic stuff. What do all those weapons come with it? Or do they just cram it in there with stuff?
I can't tell you. I don't know.
Oh, it looks.
I would assume no.
For $550, it's got to. It's got the armor and stuff. Yeah, it has to come with it.
So roll down. Scroll down. It'll tell you everything that comes with it.
Well, no, we'll look at pictures before scrolling down. But this thing's pretty cool. With all the stuff, extra stuff that I'm assuming goes with it. What else we got? This. I don't know. I don't know if I see $550. I ain't gonna lie.
I do, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why.
You tell me. You tell me why. Tell me why.
Because Motu collectors got the $600 Snake Mountain from Super 7. That
We,
set
we
that
don't we don't we
set the
don't talk about
standard.
Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno on this channel. We don't talk about
Doesn't matter.
subpar 7.
Doesn't matter. That set the price for this. And when it was, from what I remember, when they first showed this at ToyCon this year, people were speculating that it could be upwards of $1,000.
All right.
Somewhere between 500 and $1,000. And I think it came in at the low end of it. If you were, I think when I did the math for how much the original set went for in 80, I don't remember, 80 something, to today's money, you would have paid $350 for it, which I think would have been a fairer price for it. But $550 is, I mean, that's just, what do you expect? You know, how much do people pay for the Thunder Tank?
I don't know. I think 500.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
you're right. I don't know.
It sets the standards.
Jeff Moore says for $550, it better come with a divorce lawyer.
It's just, I mean, I will say this, at least this is a legitimate centerpiece versus versus the latest HasLab.
Kevin said UPS delivered his hot toy figures to his crib after he set it for pickup. He knows his wife is pissed about all those boxes. Ooh. Hopefully not. So going over is his Master of the Universe Origins Eternia playset, 3 foot by 4 foot for an epic display, working battle tram, elevators, trapdoors, and more. King Grayskull has 16 points of articulation and is a special edition character available for the Crusaders who braved the crowdfund during the first week. At 5,000 backers, you get the Masters Universe Origins Eternia playset at epic display that will bring you Motu collection to life. Bring your Motu collection to life. Early backer bonus when the Eternia playset is funded. All orders received between October 12th and October 19th will receive the King Grayskull figure, a key to the history and mystery of Eternia. So is there more like tiers that can unlock from this or no?
I don't know. From the experiences that I've had with the Mattel Creations, I don't think they do tiers. But who knows? Maybe they adapted the whole Hasbro thing since, I don't know, man. I don't know anymore.
I just remember like Nickelodeon released, like back with the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they did that sewer play set. It was pretty massive too, but it wasn't $550. I know it's
and when was that? And when was that? If NECA does a sewer play set like that one.
Oh, they already are going to be doing like a sewer play set, and you know all those pieces are going to be expensive as hell.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Oh, that's pretty cool, little manta ray.
As soon as the, and I'm not saying they weren't worth it, but as soon as the Sentinel flew off and funded super fast, and Galactus funded super fast, and everybody jumped on the Snake Mountain from Super 7 and paid that, and the Thunder Tank, y'all did it to yourselves, man. That's why you're paying $550 for this playset.
Kevin said playset's cool, but it'll pass. And then he said no tiers, just rewarding people will pre-order early. Yeah, I mean, it's like you got the stickers too. Like for the price, you shouldn't have stickers because you know over time that stuff is
no tiers and no reward, right? Because Hasbro totally hooks you up with their add-ons, right?
I'm not saying that. Not saying that because technically,
I'm talking to Kevin.
But no, I mean Hasbro doesn't.
I'm just being cheap, right? When it comes to Hasbro, I'm just a cheap ass collector.
No, when it comes to this, I don't think that they're like, this is what you're getting. They could have like broke down like, oh, this tier you unlock the tram system, and this tier you did this. Like at least they're saying this is what you get. Yeah. And if you pre-order it, we're gonna give you a little bit of a bonus. Like,
and I'll tell you right now, I even if I could afford it, I wouldn't get it because I don't have the space for it.
What if you had the space? Would you get it?
Yes.
I mean, I would get a Terradrome. I mean, if they did a GI Joe Terradrome, definitely rock it. But again, you have to have the space and the finances for it. But yeah, that's that. Judd, you're gonna have to speak here because I don't know what's new and what's not. Is all this stuff new? What's new?
Where are you here?
Get your
Yes.
bifocals.
Yeah, that one's new.
Frostia.
Yep. From Princess of Power.
So Masterverse, this is like your Revelations and stuff, right?
Yes. Same line.
Okay.
But now they're doing Princess of Power along with He-Man.
Did you ask for this?
Did I ask for it?
Were you like, I want Princess of Power?
Yeah, totally.
Evil Lynn looks cool.
Yeah, that is the what I'm assuming in the second season of the most hated Masters of the Universe show ever.
Revelations.
I think that's gonna be Evil Lynn's look in it.
Stratos looks cool.
Stratos looks awesome.
I have to give that. I have yet to watch it, but I mean, I got to give it a whirl. Kevin likes it. I know.
I liked it.
I
thought it was good.
Kevin said, "I think these large playsets should come in modular units, and you have a choice of what piece you want, but each piece can be standalone."
Oh, that would work. That's kind of cool.
Is this guy old or is he new?
No, that's new.
I remember having him as the original.
Yeah. And Origins did a version of him too, but that's the 6-inch Master
Revelations
version.
one.
Yeah,
that's the Revelations for me. I got the Stinkor, and that one was actually pretty awesome. I had this guy too.
There's Many-Face, yeah.
And he comes with his faces in a briefcase. So you can actually, you get 3 equipped, and then he gets 3 more he can equip.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And he can carry it. Oh, 5 faces. I'm sorry. Oh, no, it's 6. There's 6. He has one equipped.
Yeah, it's 6.
That's awesome. And how much are so look at this. You get all that for $23.99.
And that's also Big Bad Toy Store pricing. So you got to take that into account too.
Ugh.
They're like $20. No, you don't want to go into those. That's the CGI one for kids.
I mean, so it's still $23.99. Let me look at it. I mean, it looks like the actual cartoon.
No, it does. It does. It's just not my thing. I'm not into those.
It's not your thing. This dude looks cool.
It's a kids show. I don't know. I didn't really get into it.
He's like, I will karate chop you with my gold hand.
Yeah, that's what the original figure looked like.
Like, you don't want him armored up, he could be butt naked. You could just have a naked golden-handed man.
That's right.
Kevin said Revelations was dope. I could buy either 1 Eternia or 20 to 30 G.I. Joe figures. I will buy the figures. I might be biased since I don't really like Motu. Yeah, I mean, everybody, you don't have to like everything. That'll get you in trouble if you do. I still got to look at the Skeletor, even though it's for that weird stylized stuff.
What I mean, is that
it's a more articulated and detailed version of the kiddie ones that were dropped.
Yeah, exactly. It's for adult collectors that like the show. That's a good one. I got it. Like,
I have the original.
I got it. I need this.
I got the original still.
I need it.
It looks really good.
Looks so good. Except for, I will tell you
weird.
that that unfortunately the capes are definitely dryer sheets, but I mean, at least they're soft goods, I guess.
You could always you could always hit up somebody that actually delivers on their soft goods side of things to make one. So far, I've had bad experiences with all the. Oh, he's like a deluxe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had bad experiences with some latest soft goods, unfortunately. Taking forever, just not. Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to mention names, but that's everything, right? Or is there still more to go?
No,
Not all this.
well,
That's pretty
there's
much
the
it.
if you scroll down, there's the movie Skeletor right there. Nah, you went too far. Which that doesn't do anything for me. I don't need that figure. But it's from the Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren.
Dude, I have a spot for that movie in my heart. Like all those cheesy Garbage Pail Kids, the movie,
Oh, yeah,
He-Man,
no,
all that horrible, shitty movies. I
Yeah.
love them.
No, I love the movie. I just don't need that. I don't need that figure.
No, no, not at all.
I just don't need
The body
figure.
looks really good. Like change his head, he just looks like a drained vampire.
But that's basically it. I mean, everybody's already seen the She-Ra from Princess of
The
Power.
She-Ra. Archie just dipped. He was like, "Man, I'm eating my food and I'm getting them out of here."
No,
I
I
don't
told
care
you,
about
man.
Mo too.
You were we made fun of him for not liking the.
I always liked heroes that looked like villains that looked evil, man, E-face, vampire hunter, D, etc., etc. Yeah, all that stuff is awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. A lot of stuff was revealed all within that Pulsecon time frame. Like it was.
Yeah, I think they did. I think they did a decent job. I mean, the Star Wars was a little lackluster, but I mean, I think Legends did a great job. I think they killed it. I think that that obviously G.I. Joe killed it. I like the Indiana Jones figures. I realize that like some people are all about double joints and all that kind of crap, but as someone that doesn't, as someone that can appreciate all the latest greatest articulation and stuff, I don't need it in every figure that I buy.
True.
For me, if I was still collecting Hasbro, I would be in on the Indiana Jones line just because it's a nostalgia thing.
I mean, that's how Super 7's staying in business. You know, it's like, hey, they'll keep pumping out that nostalgia.
Well, right,
Like,
and
people
at least,
keep eating it up.
And at least the Indiana Jones is made by Hasbro, so if I was in on it, at least I know that I would get a quality product.
Man, you know, we thought we were gonna get a quality product when they were when they released those not G.I. Joe, but Ghostbusters. But they're like, no, we're not gonna make them. We're not gonna make them 1/12 scale. We're gonna make them smaller, so you can't use them with anything else. It's like, really?
That's legitimately, when it comes to new stuff, the only things that I see like new on the pegs are the Super 7 reaction figures. They had all the G.I. Joe reaction figures on the pegs just sitting there.
Just not something for me. If I want a reaction figure, I'll just buy an original O-ring. You know,
that's how I'm like, well, of course these are sitting here. Nobody wants them. Not for the price. I think they're like $20.
Yeah. They're definitely expensive. I mean, I think they revealed a lot. They went hard with this reveal. I think with all the lines, they are seeming to make, I guess, mark down some heavy profits, some big profits for the year. But they're also going to be probably laying off a bunch of people.
What, Super 7?
Hasbro.
Hasbro. Well, they're probably getting ready to, because they got to make room for Bobby Vala. I'm sure they're going to hire him back and start making Action Force figures.
No, I don't think they would do that. No,
no, I'm totally kidding.
I was like, no. I mean, I think he's set his mind on Hasbro enough that I think they wouldn't. I don't think they would.
Well,
if anything, they would send in a spy to try to take stuff from him to try to
I also honestly don't believe that. I don't think Hasbro could offer Bobby enough money to.
Nah, he's doing good with his Action Force line. I can't wait for Series 3. Kevin Womack.
What do you say?
Let's before we get into that. So he says, I love all those old cheesy movies from childhood, Master Universe, Monster Squad, The Goonies, all teen movies except for Part 3, Lost Boys, etc. Yeah, Part 3 Turtles is awful. I do have Monster Squad and Goonies. Jeff said, I'm ashamed to say I bought a bunch of the G.I. Joe Super 7 reaction figures when they went on clearance for $10 each. $10 to me still, I mean, it's not retail though.
I was gonna say for $10, that's what they should be, just retail anyway, in my opinion.
And they do look good on the wall for $10.
Yeah,
that's okay.
They do look good.
Fuck O-rings and Super 7 retro figs. I mean, I'm just like with Super 7, a lot of the stuff I'm like, nobody is. I see all these people interviewing him, like interviewing the dude, and I see a lot of people getting the products. What Toy Bro gets probably buy all the stuff for free, I think, or stuff early because he's reviewing all of it. And it's like he got that scratch figure, and I watch his stuff. He makes some good content, and plus, I mean, if you want to know about Super 7, I mean, you go there. But he got that scratch guy, came up on my YouTube feed, and I went into it, and I was like, let me see what it's about. They made a separate piece for the ball and chain. So the clamp goes around the ankle. It's a separate piece. A real chain, then it goes to a plastic ball. They didn't make it removable. They made the separate piece and they had put it in the leg, but they didn't make it where you could take it off of the character. And I was like, that's weird. And even some of the articulation was even starting to lack. And it's like, you're given you're like, here, you have this license. You can make the Playmates toys. And all they got to do is upscale it up. Give it some modern articulation, a little bit more details. But all they're doing is upscaling the stuff to where it's like, you're not having to do much work. I can't see it. It's like giving me somebody else's artwork and let me draw it, and then I'm getting paid full price, like more than the original artist. You get what I'm saying? Like it's weird. It's a weird concept to me. That would be, again, it's sort of like if I can't even think of an example. I guess that the art one was the best one, but it's like, it doesn't make sense to where they're not really having to put it. Yes, they got to resculpt, but you have the work right in front of you. You're looking at this old school figure and you're like, oh, I'm just sculpted. And you know, they have the base model that they base it off of, probably. You know, it's all 3D sculpted anyway.
I just don't see where they get their price point from.
I don't either. Because when they did the Simpson line, they had the Ralph Wiggum was like this size, and a full figure, like the big alien, was like this big.
Yeah.
And they were the same price. And I'm like,
why? And the Animaniacs line, like everything's $50. I just don't see it. And I'm not. I also and
you go in their store, you stub your toe, you're like, that's $50.
Yeah, I'm also not going to listen to it's a boutique item. They're a boutique company. Like, no, they're not.
He seems like he's that like hipster type of guy that like, because I mean, there's shops in California, right? So he probably has it. He's like, yeah, man, we got this exclusive sort of deal going on here. You can get your skateboards down the street, have yourself a bubble tea, and then come in here and you can get yourself some nice some Chitara that looks like trash for your Thundercats. You remember Thundercats when you were a kid, you're pissing in your pants. Here, drink some bubble tea, get yourself some Thundercats and some G.I. Joe that can't move. Like it's
yeah, I don't know.
It's just frustrating.
But like I mean, if that's what you're into and you
like I own some myself.
Do it. It's just not for me. I'm not. I want more. If I'm spending $50 on a figure, I want more.
I mean, I got 7 Super 7 figures in my collection, and I don't think I need any more. Even though the Slash the slash looks good, but it's so expensive. RG says you leave bubble tea alone. I've never had bubble. I don't think I recall having bubble tea because I think it's more of me not knowing what's going to be good, and if I get something that's gross, I'm going to be mad because it's not like bubble tea is cheap.
Yeah, but it's delicious.
Kevin says Toy Bro makes him feel calm.
Makes him feel calm.
So much orange on his stuff. Like he'll be like, I got an orange action figure. I'll keep the orange background. I'm like, no, dude, don't change out the orange background for something. Don't need orange on orange.
I don't know. I can't wait for people to get their Silverhawks with a gray. So like,
man, and that was on the Fwoosh. Other part of Fwoosh interviewed Super 7, and they had the Silverhawks, and I was like, I can't even watch this. I'd stop.
And it was an in-hand sample, and that's exactly what y'all are gonna get.
Oh, you did watch it. You watched it, Hanja? Oh, I don't know. Like it's like the Ramen Toys people seem to do a better job, but even Ramen Toy stuff had some issues, but they did put the statement out there how to fix those issues. But I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to be doing the Super Hawks justice. Maybe Bobby will get a hold of it and be like, "This is how you make some Silver Hawks and actually give like the fabric wings and the actual chrome vac."
I would honestly, if there was going to be another property that Vala got, I think Mask would be interesting. I wouldn't mind.
Toys is already doing that.
Like, especially since he's getting into the vehicles with Action Force soon, I'd be interested to see Bobby do Mask in a 6-inch scale with vehicles.
Ramen Toys is already doing a Mask, though.
Yeah, but that's 3 3/4. It's not 6-inch.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Oh, well. Womp womp. Kevin said, watch your dirty mouth about Silverhawks. I don't think he's saying anything bad about Silverhawks in general. It's just the
no. All I'm saying is that Super 7's doing them. Super 7's not doing them justice. That's my opinion. I love Silverhawks.
I would
rather
the
Silverhawks.
I would rather take that money and buy the OG figures than to buy the new ones. Like Retro Blasting, he had them all sort of set out when he was talking about it because he canceled all his stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else? Anything else that we need to bash on or talk about? Not only bash on, we'll just give our opinions on.
I think not anything. I'm just giving my opinion. I mean, come on. I actually said Hasbro did a good job.
That is true. That's true. I mean, they did. It's just not going to save their HasLab.
No, and this is just okay. So here's what I'm going to say about that, and then I'll leave it alone. So you remember when the 80th anniversary figs came out and they were 25, right?
Yeah,
and we were talking about it.
Crazy.
I said, watch. This is a test. Everybody's going to eat them up, and before you know it, the figures are going to be $25, and it happened. Do not give them $350 for that Ghost Rider car. Don't do it.
I mean,
Galactus was 100% worth the $350. The Sentinel was worth the $350. That fucking car is not worth the $350. And I don't care how many goddamn figures they throw in your face. The base offering is not worth that $350. It's just not.
No, I mean it's sculpted really well. It looks
great, you're
but it's not
right. And if you're only backing it because you want the figures, they're gonna release the figures. They're going to.
I mean, I'd hope so. I mean, they haven't really released.
You are 100%. You are 100% going to, at the very least, get that Reyes, Ghost Rider, and Mephisto, because the figures are already made.
Mephisto.
They had actual figures on the table. They're made. Trust me, you're getting at least those 2 figures if that's all you care about.
And I mean, but I mean, They didn't do that with the figures that came with the Sentinel though yet.
Well, yeah, right, but the Sentinel funded. There's no point in releasing them now. They have to at least wait a year or so before they start releasing those figures again, like repainted or something.
Yeah.
That funded. And I guarantee you, everyone's gonna be like, oh, they didn't do the Rancor. Bet. The Rancor will be a deluxe figure in the Black Series at some point.
Did any of you get the Blitzwave, Voltron, and Super Dope? Nope. Did not. Got to send some photos. RG said they effing better release Madeline Pryor.
I'm telling you. And that one's iffy. I don't know, because they didn't have an actual figure.
Right.
They didn't spend the money to make a figure. And also, obviously, Hasbro can afford to do that. But I'm telling you, man, those figures are going to be released.
Jeff said exactly. It's a nice looking car that has the wrong front grille for a Dodge Charger of that era. And not worth $350 for the car.
For $350, they should have gotten the Dodge licensing and given you an actual Dodge Charger, not a almost Dodge Charger.
They should have dropped that cost down to.
I honestly don't see this funding. I don't. And if
people already been backing out. People have been canceling.
If this funds, I don't want to hear anybody complain about what Hasbro charges you guys for a HasLab ever again, because you did it to yourselves. They'll give you a Volkswagen Bug, and they'll charge you $400 for it.
Look at that. Another one. Judd Legends have been $20 for a very long time. I hate to agree with Judd, but he's right. Eventually all exclusives will be re-released at some point. Yeah, I mean, once people forget about the Rancor failing, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna release a Rancor."
Right,
hey.
right. Well, because come on, dude. How many collectors have selective amnesia and forget shit? They forget what companies say and they forget what happens, and then things happen. And he never said that. I don't remember him saying that.
Art G said, "Well, I'll see the HasLab and all their tiers tomorrow at New York Comic Con. I'll meet Ryan Ting and Dwight since they will be there at the Marvel booth with HasLab on display. Very curious to see it." And we're gonna get a message from Art G that he's like, "Man, I just ordered. I ordered like 15."
They just got the 9,000 backers because I just bought 8,995 of them for myself. That's how sweet they are.
No, he's getting them. He's going to be giving them away to everybody. Art G's giveaway on his channel. Free HasLab Ghost Riders.
And I also say this about Hasbro and their HasLabs. So Mattel Creations has their own thing, right? And they did the Batman Batmobile that everybody's been using as an example of why the HasLab is such a scam, because it's not an RC or whatever. I think where Hasbro's dropping the ball the most is, so they did a $500 RC with lights and sounds and smoke and all that fancy crap. And then they did a more affordable one that was $120.
Yeah.
So why doesn't Hasbro do that? Like, why doesn't Hasbro do the his tank with all the fancy crap on it and the light that shines the Cobra emblem on the floor, because that's so cool. We got to have that in his tank. But for those that don't want to spend the money,
have a gummed down version.
Release a version that doesn't have the lights and all that crap for $120, and they'll sell even more.
Yeah, I mean, because you'll have a couple that'll want that front row with the fancy lights and all that stuff, and then behind it, the rest can be those cheapy ones.
Right.
I mean, look at the people that bought that. Like, people were making those knockoff Toy Biz Sentinels that couldn't really do all the full articulation, but people were buying them to have them behind their other Sentinels.
Yeah, the army built behind the Sentinel.
Kevin brings up a good point too. Remember Doctor Strange San Diego Comic-Con set and that Thor San Diego Comic-Con set. Not only did we get the figures, we got better versions on single card.
Yeah, it's the Hasbro way, man.
But well, I guess, I mean, we've been streaming for 2 hours, guys, and I thank everybody that's been sticking with us, chatting it up with us. We definitely appreciate it. Art G unfortunately had to step away. He had a like a situation to deal with, and I do appreciate him swinging in when he did. And I'm sure Paul probably had some stuff come up, but either way, Judd, I appreciate you coming on and talking about figures from a company that you don't like, that you're not a fan of. But we did talk about some figures that weren't just from Hasbro. Mythics from Four Horsemen and some Mattel stuff that you love. You love some Motu stuff.
I do.
And
And I will come on anytime you want and talk about Hasbro stuff, because I mean, at the end of the day, Hasbro makes a quality product. The thing is that you guys have to realize, though, that if you keep buying these super expensive, whether it's an exclusive or a HasLab, they're just going to keep fucking you on price. And then I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear the crying anymore about how expensive it is. You did it to yourselves. You bought the shit.
Everyone using the Batmobile as comparison, it was decent, but I passed. Hasbro does what the fuck they want because they know these dudes will complain, but still buy it because of FOMO. That's true. FOMO.
Well, no, 100%, and that's what makes me laugh is that a lot of people, I think a lot of people, like in a chat situation where I'm not on a live stream, they think I'm that guy. They think that I shit on Hasbro just to shit on Hasbro, but I don't buy Hasbro. I haven't bought a Hasbro figure in 2 years. Because I refuse to. I'm done.
I appreciate everybody's point of view and perspective.
Yeah. But also at the end of the day, they put out a quality figure. I'm not. Like,
sometimes you get that gummy plastic, and you're like, what the hell?
They've done trash figures like this Domino with her bow ass, gummy ass.
With that gummy ass, that's better than that other Domino from the 3-pack. What are you talking about? But yeah,
but she's still gummy though.
Yeah, I know.
It's better, yeah, but she's still gummy.
And as for your question, Kevin, dude, you're more than welcome to come on and talk figures and stuff like that. I invited Tony to be on here. I'm open to everybody of every ethnicity to be on my channel.
Nobody wants Tony on though.
But I invited Tony. Tony just never came through. You're always busy, so that's why I don't throw out the branch to you to come on because I know you're a busy man. But I mean, anytime, man, anytime.
100%. Kevin can come on. You have Tony on, and I'm unsubbing.
Look, did you see this? Did you see this,
what?
Judd? He said, "God damn, me and Judd are agreeing. I need to stop collecting now." And if you guys are curious what we're talking about, I mean, it's all part of the Plastic Cannibals Facebook group that I made that they're a part of. Judd, RG, anybody that wants to join, you're more than welcome to search Facebook for Plastic Cannibals. You'll see a little cartoon character mascot. Just answer the questions, come on in, and you can join the family and talk figures and have good interactions. Being somebody, giving you trash talk because you like something or whatnot. It's just all in good fun, no drama. It's been pretty drama free for quite some time.
Yeah,
which is good.
And hey, you know what? Shout out to Kwame for actually having like an actual conversation with me without getting all stupid.
Yeah,
name calling and getting all angry and stuff. We legitimately have two different perspectives on Hasbro, and we had just 100% just a normal back and forth conversation about it.
Yeah, and even people jumped in, and nobody. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I was watching it because being my group, I was like, if this shit gets out of the hand, I gotta shut it down. But it went smoothly, and I'm like, you know what, you guys are adults and you're having an adult conversation about something, and I was really impressed.
I appreciate the conversation.
I'm just messing around, bro. Tony does not even touch figures. He's an expert in box art. It's true. I mean, he's buying all these figures and he doesn't even open them.
Tony doesn't even really want the figures. He just wants the boxes.
And he don't even hunt anymore. He don't even go and join my live streams anymore. He's too big for his britches. He's living in his throne of unopened figures.
It's fine though, because come on, he's the irrelevant Hulk. He's irrelevant.
What is this?
Uh-oh,
Love you
what
from
now?
the living room. Simply Matt.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's Rebecca's youngest.
Oh, well, I love you too, Matt. There you go. That's for you, buddy. Um, but anyway, that's been the third episode of State of the Art. I mean, if you guys are enjoying me going live on Wednesdays at 7, I mean, definitely, let me know. Comment down below. Like the streams. I'll keep doing them. I'm been pretty much on time and regular these last couple times I decided to do it. And Judd's been happier than a pig in shit anyway. He's been, he's like, yes, finally, you're going live continuously and I could be entertained.
And how long have I been on you about doing it?
But everybody was doing it. I mean, at 9 o'clock, you got 3 POA that's going on. So anybody that's watching this can go and, go watch more stuff on the 3 POA. And definitely, show some love. You can never watch too many streams, I guess. I'm always watching something. I'm always when I'm going to bed, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to bed. I plan like almost like an hour early, maybe 30 minutes. I'll be in bed. I'll be like falling asleep. And then the phone just drops out of my hands.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you're into, a podcast that just shits all over everything, go check it out.
Judd, calm. The release. We're bringing in the Kraken. No more. It's back in its cage. But again, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in for the this is the episode 3, and I'm going to keep them coming. I'm going to have next week a special guest. So I don't know if I should tell you guys. Should I say it? Should I? I don't know.
It might spread the word faster.
It might. Let's see if I can remember. So you remember what we were talking about, Judd? You pre-ordered this you kickstarted it.
I kickstarted it.
You kickstarted it. You don't have it yet. We were talking about it. We went through each individual figure for an hour. We were sort of like going through all this stuff.
Oh, yeah. All right, I know where we're at now.
Where are we at? What were they? What'd you kickstart?
We're at the Animal Kingdom Warriors or Warrior Animal Kingdom or whatever they're called. Sphero Toys.
Sphero Toys. I'm gonna have Jason on from Sphero Toys. We're gonna talk some Animal Warriors and go over maybe some stuff that he's gonna be revealing, maybe some newer photos of his stuff. I know he posted a video of one, or not video, but a picture of one of his ape type guys that's like crouched down, like bowing, holding on to the spear. Great shot. But we're gonna be talking about his toy line that's coming out and what to expect and why you should be hyped about it. I mean, Judd backed it. He actually got me looking at a specific character, and then with some of these newer photos I saw Jason post, I might get a couple. I mean, they look really cool. So we're gonna be talking about that, and he will be the guest on episode 4 of State of the Art. So hopefully you guys tune in, mark it on your calendar, 7 p.m. Eastern time, every time. That's where I'm aiming for, 7 o'clock. So again, as I tell you guys in all my videos, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, have a beautiful day.
I'll see you at the malls at Christmas.